This is the Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Monday, January 6th of 2025, and you're listening to episode 426 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ. Joining me today is Leo.
I'm back from my 3-week vacation.
Trying to think, yeah. So that means you missed less time to record.
Hey, how about that?
Also, Mace.
So
And Luris.
I'm thinking about the time Leo disappeared for like 6 months and then we thought he died. And then he just like, oh yeah, I'm back.
Man,
what a vacation.
Imagine how different our lives would have been if Leo just didn't come back.
I don't think we'd be the same people.
Probably not.
Would you be the same person, Leo?
Probably not.
Would that have been a better thing if you weren't?
That depends on your point of view.
My point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Alright, well, it's a new year, and we're finally into a podcast episode we've been talking about for a long time, and that is the Bionicle combo models. That's right, everyone. It's a Bionicle episode. It's a Bionicle podcast.
No!
Guys, I don't have enough drinks for this to be a Bionicle podcast.
I came home with like a 3/4 full bottle of rum. Why don't I have that out with me for this?
It should be a 1/4 left bottle of rum at this point if we're talking about Bionicle. Oh, we gotta love it.
Yep.
So, Bionicle in its days had a lot of combo models. Some of them have story significance, some of them do not. Some are okay, and some are bad. That's as far as the range goes.
Now, were we planning on covering the alternate models as well, or just the
We're
ones
covering everything on the
together?
BSO1 page.
Okay.
We
Oh,
have like
boy.
60-some models to cover tonight.
So one model a minute. Boy,
Yeah.
that sounds like a
I
dream
love
come
these kinds of
true.
podcasts. Oh, there goes Ratatouille.
What?
Me when Ratatouille goes.
You know, we watched that when we went down to Alabama for Leo's wedding. And all of us had like way higher expectations for some reason.
It's a good movie still.
And the thing is, visually it didn't hold up as much as we remembered.
I feel like it had
Good.
to
I
do with
think it's
that
pretty good.
TV. Like, I know, yeah,
No,
it's...
Pac-Man looked pretty good on the TV.
Yeah, I know, like, the tech... It's ancient now. Like, the movie does not look as good as I probably remembered it. But at that point, I think that TV had something to do with it that first time. I don't know.
I mean, watching it. So this is my first time watching it. I think since my family rented it from Blockbuster all those years ago.
Ooh.
My wife loves that movie.
It's such a good movie. Like, it's
And
really
we just
fun.
never saw it until I saw it on sale at Walmart, so I grabbed it today.
Is Linguini French?
No,
But he's the son of a French man.
he is.
It is a French
Oh,
So he's half
restaurant.
French.
No?
So was Linguini's mother, like, an American migrant or something?
It
He was
happened.
an Italian American.
I thought you were going to say an American minor.
Well...
Oh. Ratatouille is up there with movies about illegitimate children.
It's one of my favorite movie
Alongside
to do with
Revenge of the Sith.
illegitimate children and
I don't know.
rats.
Is Anakin and Padme's marriage valid if it was secret? I think according
Yes.
to Luther, no.
Well,
No,
he had
C-3PO and
witnesses,
R2-D2
yeah.
are witnesses.
Yeah, but
But
do they
Luther say if
count-
it's not public, that if the engagement's not public, then it doesn't count.
Well, who said it wasn't public to, like, the droid sphere?
True.
Like, what if they told the, Trandoshans who don't speak their language? It's just like, hey, we're having a ceremony over here, and they're like, wow.
Also, then if they wipe 3PO's memory, that means there's no witnesses left.
No, R2D2
No, R2D2.
still.
He remembers
He
everything.
could tell C-3PO, yo, by the
There
way,
used to be
this
at least
is
2
Luke's
witnesses.
dad.
There were 2 witnesses, and then through the course of war, one of them had to lose his memory.
Yeah, like, one has amnesia. That doesn't
Yeah, it happens.
illegitimate. Like, if I died right now and everyone else that saw your wedding died, that doesn't make your wedding illegitimate.
See, even by common law standards, they wouldn't be married because they weren't really even living together most of that time.
Due to war.
War, yeah.
All right, we should get into the combo models.
Okay. Enough hemming and hawing. Let's talk about the Kaita.
Oh boy. My favorite, like, 2-second story relevant
So here-
characters.
Is that one that I have actually built? We've AI upskilled all these with the help of Sombrero Man, by the way. So they're at least a little bit clearer. I'm just gonna... Actually, for this one, you can't really tell the difference, can you? If you put them side by side.
This is the
Oops,
Brick
that's the
Commentary.
intro.
Nice.
New podcast. Gotta start over.
Hey guys, it's me, Chris, and today we're
Honestly, I
on
think the one on the-
BCC podcast.
I think the non-AI upskill looks a bit better.
Do you know which one's which?
Well, the one on the right is the AI upskilled one, isn't it?
Yeah. I think.
No, it's one on the left.
Whoa, hold up.
Oh,
It's smoother, you can tell.
It is smooth, you're right.
I don't
How
know
about that?
anymore.
I just sized them differently. Anyway,
We gotta stop these machines.
I am sick of people going against AI for this type of stuff, especially. It's a tool, and if you don't learn how to use it, that's when it takes over.
Look, I'm just saying that we should instead like attach brains to detach brains from bodies and put them into robots. To have
We're
them
not
do
going to
this
make
for us.
servitors. I
You
know
mean the-
enough about 40k to know what that is.
Actually, those are Balmar monks.
Yeah, just think better.
Anyway, so the classic Kaeda. Not that great.
Do you want to
Actually-
put Weruha up there as well?
Sure, let me...
Yeah.
Have them side by side.
Kamai, I think, is the better one, in my opinion, but...
I mean, there's
I mean,
something
it's
about
not
the
like the-
dual axe sword that speaks to me.
It's not like...
Yeah, I think the dual axe sword is better just because literally those are just Tahu's arms on combat.
Yeah,
It's literally
and
just
this way it
Tahu.
at least feels robust. Although the fist head
Yeah, like
is
the
also
double
really nice.
1-2 punch from heads. Like, pretty neat.
Yeah, which
He's got
It's
the
something I-
Pilatu shoes in between his feet, so he
Yeah.
has extra big feet.
yeah, a very long time ago I tried to replicate. Like I made G2 versions of the Kaita. I think
I
Akamai
remember
came
that.
out the best from
Ford
that.
did that too, didn't he?
I don't remember if he did or
It
not.
sounds like something Ford would do.
Probably.
Yeah, Ford. Did you?
But I feel like these are the least interesting to talk about because everyone knows about these.
I
mean,
played Nog.
Yeah, but they're still fun.
The silver
Fine.
Miru for the combiners.
But you know what not
Yeah.
everyone knows about?
Oh no, here we go.
The Decapi.
This is just a no. This is
like
technically a combo model. 'Cause
Yep,
you need
the online
Anawa as
combo
well
model.
to make the little feathers out of heads, which are actually
This
feet.
is a Pohatu and Anuwa combo model.
I like it.
I uses, I think, all of 2 parts from Anuwa.
Yeah.
What a beautiful
probably.
thing.
Is it a
like-
flightless
I
bird?
feel like it would be better if the head was better.
Life
Oh,
finds a way, okay, guys? Life finds a way.
Now, this is a canonical model. They're large, flightless Rahi.
They are flightless. Okay. Here, put this nice image in there as well. From BSO1.
Where does this image come from?
You know,
I don't know.
Outdoor photographers.
Let me see if they have a credit.
Outdoor. This is not outdoors.
This is caught in nature. Man unleashed.
I don't know who's the credit for this.
It looks like a scan from a magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
All I know is
This
that
is from
Swart put it on the website.
encyclopedia. I'm trying. Yeah, I don't see.
The Decapy is just
Honestly,
our
it looks
primary
worse from the
interest.
head-on angle.
Yeah, it does. I feel like if it just had a head, at least it would be okay.
Yeah.
Like the shape
Like,
of it and everything. Like, yeah, that's a flightless bird. You get to the head and it's just like, oh my gosh, they just twisted Pohatu's neck. Like,
They did. His neck's broken. I feel like it would have served better had, like they utilized the foot extensions as some sort of beak.
right?
But maybe I just don't know anything about Lego building.
Yeah, clearly.
That would have been very hard.
It would have been. That's probably why they didn't do it. But still.
Now we have the magazine combiner models, and all this is making the total model for a long time you could get for very cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't pick up more and make some of these models.
Really should have.
Like, we have a Fiku.
Fan favorite.
Now, I mostly usually remember the orange one, but this one's better.
Because it's
This is technically a combination of Pohatu and Onua, though I don't see what is needed for Pohatu.
The second
another
black ball.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
It just needs a second ball from Pohatu, and that's it?
That's it. They have black balls now.
I'm trying to find the instructions.
I mean, if you can't intuit it from just that one scene, that one image.
No, I just want to see if the instructions said something. There we are. Here, let me check.
That's
this is just Taku's instruction. No, this is the. I think they linked the wrong instructions on BCP. Or sorry, not BCP, BSO1.
I got you. What?
It's from a magazine. Like, I definitely read it as a kid.
No, I know.
Because the cow, like,
I got you.
in my brain.
For some reason, thank you, Leo.
Yeah, it's Pohatu.
I guess it requires 3 balls, actually.
You got 3 balls now?
This is a good one, though. I feel like it's one of the better ones.
Yeah, because you need... Wait, hold on. Because Onua doesn't have a ball, does he?
Does he not?
I don't think so. I don't remember him. Because his neck goes where the ball usually does.
You're right, Pohatu has 2, so where do you get the 3rd ball?
He's got the 2 balls, like... But, yeah, where's the 3rd one?
Is there just something we don't know because neither of us have Pohatu? No.
No, I have them all on the shelf behind me.
You have Pohatu. Go grab him off the shelf.
Pohatu
he has only 2?
So, Onua has
so where's
to
the
have
3rd one?
Think about Pohatu's position. If he had a ball on his torso, it would be in a very unfortunate position.
Unfortunate spot. Yes, yes.
Let me grab him.
Because, yeah, he's got the 2, but then...
Onua does not have a ball.
Chat, can you help us solve this dilemma? Are we just stupid?
Lied to? The thing is, though, is there a ball hidden on him somewhere?
There has to be, or on Pohatu. Where would it be?
So obviously he needs Pohatu for his 2 balls.
Yeah.
Yes. So where's the 3rd one coming from?
There is no 3rd ball.
There was no 3rd plane.
But neither of them have the chest ball.
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
This is a
This
sham.
is a mystery. Well, gang. Oh my goodness.
It's a combination model of Onua, Pohatu, and a ghost.
So, has Lego been lying to us this whole time?
This must be why they released it as its own standalone set.
Well, technically it was in the power pack, but
I know, but well, not the power pack. It was in the Rahi combo thing, whatever it was called.
unless did the Pohatu come with an extra ball as an extra piece?
Maybe
Is he supposed?
that could be that could be the solution.
No.
Looking at their pictures on here,
Can't really tell.
no, there's definitely not an extra ball on either. Yeah, Ford has confirmed that neither have enough ball joints.
Does it say in the instructions like you need an extra ball?
Your model could be featured in. So did someone send in this model, or I don't know. Okay, well, it's a sham. 0 out of 10.
I'm upset now.
Let's move on to the good old reliable Mana Nui cow.
Oh boy, I'm sure
Love this.
This is very reliable.
The moo cow.
Oops, this is not the upscaled one. This one is kind of
That one
dodgy.
looks brand new. Oh, there's the upscaled one.
That looks
There
so
we
much better. Let's just do a side by side again here.
I like the moo cow.
Very admirable.
I like how they used to try and put Kanohi on everything except for when they didn't.
Mhm.
It made
True.
absolutely no sense.
Gotta knock that mask off.
Now, this looks more like a combo model.
It's very clearly one. Yeah.
What's it combining?
Now,
Cow.
So this is a canon model again.
hmm
You're telling me there's non-canon models?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Boy, howdy, do we have something to tell you?
Ooh.
Oh, wait, I just noticed the BSO1. Total of 13 bees are used in the model. This is for the Fiku spider. Including a third ball piece, which is not included in either set.
You mean we just needed to read?
Yoshi learned how to read. But overall, this one is fine. I'd say it gets a 3 out of 10.
A 3 out of 10.
Look at the feet.
3?
That's like a 7 or 8 out of 10.
Okay, as far as combo models go, I guess, yeah, it's fine. The colors are not the most complimentary, especially in the back legs. It's the only bit of light blue on this thing. There's the random pins on the side, which are weird. They really like to do that.
Yeah, they did, but
That was just the style.
yeah. You have to understand, does it get better from here? The answer is mostly no.
Yeah, so 'cause next up we have a dubiously canon. So I don't believe, am I wrong that the Turaga Nui did not show up in the story, right?
It was supposed to, if you
Yeah.
remember going through the documents.
Yeah, and
that
the
we
story
did.
is in the story Bible.
Yeah.
Should I go to the caveat combiners with this too? Because I feel like it's kind of relevant to go over them all.
Sure.
This is not the only Turaga Nui. You are not the first Turaga Nui.
What? Explain yourself.
We also have the Turaga Kaeta Alpha, which it shouldn't be a Kaeta because it's not 3. But I think it's 4 of them.
Looks like there's at least 4.
So let's stick that up there and that over there. And then we also have the Turaga Kaeta beta male version.
Oh, they got the beta male version.
This is one of the worst pictures in here, so the AI upscale looks pretty funky. It's not that different, it's just some swapped out pieces. And then we have the Taraga Kaida Gamma.
Oh, those mysterious gamma males, guys.
There. Again, this one's pretty rough. All of them are basically the same, but
Mm-hmm.
You just swap around some parts and voila.
the Taraga Nui is probably the best.
Yeah.
I like the Taraga Beta.
So yeah, this was released in Japan. The Taraga Kaida have no story significance whatsoever, and I've not seen any evidence to the contrary.
They are kind of funny though.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them are kind of funny. So like, just focus on the Target Duty for a bit. Like, so what function is he supposed to have?
Does he have a function?
Well, you see them rubber bands there, right?
Yeah.
It's like, does he do a little like backflip? Like he whips his arms around? I should go back and watch LJ's review.
Does he do reviews of the combos?
He has like a whole the remixed reviews.
I don't think I ever saw those actually.
You fool.
He fell off of the LJ.
Well, after the third
show.
time LG said the show was over, I believed him.
I was wrong.
I think LG should redo the whole series again from the beginning. I think LG has evolved.
Yeah, you
to
think you
another
should
being.
like do a revive series?
LJ's revived reviews, yes.
The G2 of the reviews. Not the G2 reviews, mind you.
Alright, yeah, I don't think I have too much else to say about this one. I feel like it's fine. It is interesting there's no Toa Nui, you know?
Yeah, they tried to do that. Well, I don't know how they would have been able to do that with like the original models. It would be funny for sure.
Well, they could find a way. They found a way with the Taraga.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a way. Alright, of course, now we have another, I believe, technically canon-ish with the Matoran Nuis.
Yeah.
These never appear in... Matora Kaitas. We do see a Matoran Nui in the story.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever see Matoran Kaida.
I believe that's correct.
This is just literally the only way that you can fit these pieces together.
I think they're lovely. Anyways.
I'm just researching to make sure.
Yeah, the Kaita don't appear in any way. They were kind of Lovecraftian, aren't they?
Matoran have the abilities to merge their bodies and minds. You see, technically, early on in Bionicle, any species could form Kaidas and Nuis.
That's because there are only like 3 of them.
Yeah. Well,
in 2001 at least.
Yeah.
Before we got the Bow Rock.
But even going forward, the Paraka have Kaida models.
Not combo. They weren't official.
They released as sets in some regions.
Paraka Kaida. No.
Yeah. I mean, this is a little bit outside the scope because we're not going over that year in this episode, but if you do look forward...
Wait, you mean we're doing more than one episode?
Okay, they're Paraka combiners.
Not the same.
But I do believe in canon they can also form Kaida. We'll go over that when we get to
Well, they
their
become
section.
like one big gold-skinned being in the end.
One of those combiners... no, what am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of the magazine combiner models. Yeah, I don't know where those guys came from. I don't think... Because the Paraka combiners that are there in the manual don't appear... Those aren't technically Kaida. Because they're not 3 of them, it's just 2 of them.
Interesting. So then we do... I forget if this Matoran Nui is canon. That actually upscaled very nicely.
That one... Because that one has what came from the McDonald's promo. Right?
Yeah, it's in the comic there.
Do I have enough of any of these Matoran to form a Kaida?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You
Well,
don't have them all?
I do not have them all, sadly. I think I'm missing Huki.
Dang.
Well, he was my first ever Bionicle.
Do you have him?
Yeah.
Can I have him?
No.
Huki and Maku. I do not
Oh,
have
literally the love bugs.
Those are the only two I don't have. So I can't make either of these.
Aha. According to Greg, the Skakti can't form Kaita. Take that.
No. Big fan.
Yep.
Anyway, is this Matoran Nui canon? It says 2 known Matoran Nui have been formed. One obviously is the Metrotoran.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one canon at some point?
Yes, because of the media that it debuted with it.
What media is that? I do not know.
McDonald's promotional. Let's see if I can
The
find
comic, yeah.
There's
It's
a
like-
McDonald's promotional comic? Did I miss this?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little short comic. It's just like, la la, we're Matoran. And then it's like, oh no, big scary Rocky. Let's combine. And then they do that and then
And it's canon?
beat the crap out of it. Yeah. Well, I don't see why not.
More or less.
This
Can you
section of the
contradict that as
BSO1 is not
canon?
the best because it doesn't actually mention where you're at. See if you can find that for me.
I got you.
I really am itching to get down to the Rocky combiners, but technically combiners are one set, but they're still combining 2 sets within one box, so I'm counting them for this discussion. I did not know about this.
Aha, I am a bigger Bionicle fan than Liam is.
Haha.
I think I'm like the mid-range here as far as Bionicle fans.
No
I
true
feel like-
Scotsman.
You and Ford are probably on the upper levels.
Mm.
And then
Elites,
it's
you might
me and Mason Kevin, I think, all have a similar level of knowledge.
One of us was the top leader of the bio nerds here, though. Come on.
Ford is technically a world-class Bionicle knowledge.
It's
guy.
true.
Right.
It's true.
Except
Mace,
for
where do
Dizzle.
you rank yourself as far as the Bionicle knowledge of us all? Did Mace fall asleep?
It's
Oh, no,
No,
possible.
I'm good. I just didn't
Oh.
hear my name.
Oh,
Um,
crap.
Where do you
But I
rank yourself among us all
Thought
as far as
maybe you
your
were
level?
talking to me, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
I said
your level of
pretty average.
Bionicle knowledge compared to everyone else. Where do you
Pretty
say you
average.
rank?
I used to know a lot more back in the day.
Yeah, that's the thing, see, because, yeah, I think a lot of us were probably a bit more into it back in the day before the dark times.
I don't
before-
lose any knowledge I retain, though.
But the fans have clouded those memories.
Do you say you've suppressed them?
I'm saying I don't like to think about it, is all. Like, if Bionicle comes up, like, if I start reading it and it's just like, wait, I actually like this. I can get back into the lore, I can get back into all that. Who do I have to discuss with it, though?
Us?
Yeah, just
Me
you
and Leo
guys.
discussed it for like 5 hours in traffic once.
That's
Well,
true.
I don't have 5 hours in traffic.
Well, you were
I'm
You
asleep
could have
usually.
come on the trip. You went to the Keys and ate pie with us.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited.
Yes,
then.
you were.
What
We
was,
could have spent a lot less on hotels if we split up a car.
what was my excuse? I worked.
I think your mom wouldn't let you go.
Wait, I still lived at home when you went to the Keys.
Wait, maybe this is just after you
It would have been
moved.
21.
Yeah, so it was.
No,
Was it 21? Or is
Yeah,
it-
it was 21 because it was between me, my undergraduate, and graduate.
You're right.
I
Yeah.
would have been
So, yeah,
very
you were.
free and unemployed at that.
So why
point.
didn't you come?
Because I
No
wasn't
money.
invited.
Why wouldn't we invited Mace, but he couldn't come? Well, he could come for
I mean,
part of
He
it.
came for Disney
Yeah, he was there for those parts.
So-
but-
because he got our hotels.
yes.
This is a mystery.
Yeah, we had lots of fun. We watched Internet Historian on Leo's iPad because the technology to cast to TVs did not exist at the time.
Did I just start like working AAA?
I think
or,
you
like...
might. I think you just started Chick-fil-A at the time.
No, Chick-fil-A was like 22, 23? Because I worked with AAA for like a year. This is weird.
I don't know why.
The
Then
timeline isn't making sense. You guys just didn't
you,
like
you
me.
were very concerned about money at the time.
So the Nui Copen has 2 sets of wings.
Yeah. Wait, it has 2 sets of what?
Wings.
I thought you said links, but yeah. I don't like this one too much.
It's a classic.
Why does it
Yeah.
have a skull just on one side?
You know,
Oh.
it
No,
strikes
it's
fear
true.
into its
Why
enemies.
is it just on one side?
It is. It's asymmetrical.
Huh? Why?
It's asymmetrical in a dog.
No, it's
That's
not.
weird.
But the model is. I don't get it.
Odd.
No, wait, no. Never mind. It's just this angle. It is symmetrical. There is another
is?
one. It's spinning out an orange tube.
There is.
Okay. I don't think I even see it on
Noah skull.
some of these others.
The one in Minogue is like they take some creative liberty to make the model look halfway
Intimidating.
decent. Let me grab the Minogue picture here.
I mean, because it has the exact same function as the regular Nui Rama, right?
Yes.
Like you throw that and the wings will just flap forward.
Yeah, which I don't do too much with mine because I'm noticing all the parts are starting to crack.
The
He
parts
looked to the
themselves are just
side
the
like
rubber
he was
band.
looking at it, but I don't see anything but
It's
Ninjago.
right there.
Oh, sweet. They're literally like right under my field of vision.
See, I don't like this one too much, honestly. The next one, the
Rat.
Komunui.
Kuma Nui rat.
Is this a canon one?
Maka.
Yes, it's a rat.
Maka.
It's a giant rat?
It's literally
Rat.
Micah. It's literally him, guys.
And
Is
this
that a
one
rat?
upscaled pretty nice, too.
It doesn't look like a rat.
It gets a mention in the Rocky Beast book.
Does its head jut out to bite?
Komunui is... They really do not need to have this blur about every Makuta making the species with viruses and liquid protodermis.
They have to. When they committed to it once, they got committed to everyone.
Look at that neck extend so it can eat the cheese.
This
Like
one's
a
fine.
Boa.
I feel like it doesn't equal more than the sum of its parts, though.
I wonder what would win. Like, if you use the function on a piece of cheese on, like, a mousetrap, would the mousetrap be quicker, or would the snapback be quicker? Or,
Mousetrap quicker.
okay, but then, would the Technic joints survive, or would they just be obliterated?
Good question. Probably a little obliterated though.
I want to get these sets just so we can find out.
So this one is canon. How about the
Yep.
Manako?
That's also canon.
When does this show up?
It shows up in Tale of the Toa.
Yeah.
Sort of.
No, I only know Minogue.
You don't know about,
Don't
like,
you-
the 5 different diverging Makuta layer plot lines?
Don't you
crap.
read?
Wait, it's in the book, too? I didn't read the book.
Well, like they kind of go one on top of the other. BSO1 doesn't list it, but I always thought that was a Manako. It does appear in Legacy of Evil,
Interesting.
for sure.
Well, let's move on to my favorite one, and one that I didn't realize until I was reading research for this episode. I could build the Nui Rama.
Skeleton bird.
This is the best one. Kohu.
Kahu.
Yeah. If I would get another 7 Nui Jaga to build this, honestly.
You should do that.
I should. I would have done it earlier if I would have thought of this.
I didn't know this was like a real thing. I thought this was just like a creative liberty type
There is
build
nothing.
from
There is
Minogue.
nothing original in Minogue except the plot.
True masters of their time. But yeah,
Mhm.
there's not much to say. I just think this is a pretty solid one. I like the head.
I just think he's neat.
It's just like, where's the also crabs, you know?
The next one, though, I'd rather have 2 Tarakavas. I would not buy a second set of Tarakava to build this.
What's
You
wrong
don't
with
want big Tarkava?
the? Yeah,
Slightly taller.
Does this show up in the story?
King of Lizards, mutated Tarakava created by Pterodax.
Wait, I guess it's in the comic at one point. They have a comic panel where they say this is a Tarakava Nui.
Liwa battling the Tarakava Nui. Look at that.
Wouldn't you know he does it?
Let me see if I can get some photo proof here.
I'm trying to pull it up. I just downloaded it, so. Yeah, there's Liwa battling it. I don't know if I'm convinced that this is it.
Well, what else would it
A
be?
normal Tarakava?
Yeah, right.
Nah,
The
it kinda
normal
looks more like
Tarakava
a-
look like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I think so. Well,
So
maybe
it's
not.
like dubiously canon at best.
So this is said it was mutated, created by Pterodax,
Yep.
but it also he created before he took over, so why didn't...
Like he just showed up to the Makuta meeting one day and it's like, Ms. Rix, I just want to show you something. I know the promotions are coming up and I want to show you
Mhm.
big Tarakava. Well, so what's the difference between like the regular one and the big one?
This one kills people.
This one's bigger.
It's all-
Look, 2 feet higher, more effective at punching things. So,
They're
about
not so
those
big.
bonuses.
Well, the big flaw is that it can't really reach it down to punch Toa. It's always going to be punching up.
Yeah.
Just
This is
like
why you should
Makuta
also
with
get the
his
Tesseract.
promotion, just always punching up, never appreciating his position.
So, let's move on to 2002.
Oh.
We have the other
The other pants.
Kaeda.
This looks worse than the other.
No, I actually like these better.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they're downgrades.
I like the Akamai.
The upscale looks a little bit worse than some of these.
The Wairuha looks like it could die. I'd be
Well,
okay with that one.
It is very pixelated otherwise. Look at this.
Oof.
Unfortunately, Wairuha is the only one that appears in story.
The other one doesn't? I remember one of them
Nope.
appearing in the comics.
Does it appear? I don't think Akamai Nova
I'm pretty
appears
sure
in
it
the
appears in the
comics.
comics.
Did he? Let's find out.
I like how this podcast is mostly us just going like, did this happen?
Yeah,
Did
this is exactly
really
what I
happen?"
envisioned this episode being.
I don't know. I've never envisioned this episode before in my life. Oof.
So, Toa Nuva Keita. Blah 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 blah.
It does not appear so.
It
Only-
doesn't
only-
mention either one appearing though.
Only Wairuha appears in the comic and the novels.
So it does appear in the comic though.
Yes, in 11.
Interesting. Yeah, I think the
What
legs are better with
around
these
this
ones.
shit?
I don't know. There's something about the gappy design that appeals to me of the first one.
I was gonna say you're saying these are more gappy. No, I like these because these are less gappy.
Yeah, I'm saying that I like the other ones because
like-
their gappiness utilization.
Akamai, he looks more like better balanced. It's just like Wairuha's all shoulder, all leg, no body.
I mean, the truth of this is that there was never going to be any winning with with these.
These look better than the year one ones though. They just do.
They do.
See,
I
Mace
still-
agrees with me. That makes me right.
I'd say
still
the
disagree.
G1 Wairuha looked better.
Nah.
Yeah,
they
At
were
least
too
had
gappy.
an axe sword
Yeah,
Wanna
the
knock axe
sword, axe.
and skull hand on Akamai. What happened to skull hand?
I like
I'm
claw
okay
hand
with
better.
skull hand going in favor of.
Now they do miss out two Toa's weapons entirely, so Onua's saws are not on here.
Mm-hmm.
They should add the saws to like the feet.
And Kopaka's skates. Oh, both the feet weapons.
Yeah, just add them.
But
to
they
the
have
feet.
both Pohatu's feet and his claws that turn into a ball.
Well, those could have been used to plug that gap in the chest.
Yeah,
we could definitely.
yeah. I would have put the
mock
claws
this.
on the torso instead, and then given him the saws.
Saws on the feet, skull hand.
There you go. Now we're thinking.
Solving problems.
Mock. It's just like we don't even make a good mock. It's just like, given the resources available in 2002, think about a mock
When I used to
that
do,
would be better.
I made like combiners that included like the Toa Taraga and Matoran all together, and they kind of sucked, but they were fun.
See, that's what this is, but with more marketing.
Now, Grogu's ready for another game. Did this appear in canon? Borak Keita.
No.
That one did. That one did appear.
No way.
I'm sorry, the call one did. Not that
But
one.
I kind of
Yeah,
like.
see.
None of the Borak Kaita did.
Those legs do not look stable.
No, they don't.
Looks like bro skipped leg day.
One is
every
all
day.
chest. Look at that
They're-
chest.
They're bad enough that they circle around to being good again.
I mean, I feel like you have a little bit more to work with. Oh my gosh, one of them, they have Krata strapped to their groin.
Wait, whoa,
No, they
whoa! You're right.
Ooh.
I mean, where else was it supposed to go?
What's
Gotta
holding it in
cover up.
there from the back?
Cover up.
The rubber band is.
But there's like it's in the middle of a gap.
Yes.
Is there a bracket behind it?
No, you see the
No?
rubber band there.
Yeah, it's only around the front. What keeps it from flying out its back?
Oh, it's a rubber band.
If the rubber band's only on one side.
What if it's on double-sided?
But anyway, the Kata's also that's just a literal green Borak at the top of it there. So that's
Yeah.
kind of interesting. Yeah, I do feel like the Borak parts allow themselves to fill out the gaps a little bit better.
Yeah. It's like if a Levok and a Nuvok both just took steroids.
But those legs, this thing's
Uh,
just not gonna be able to stand.
Literally, I think I think this one's the better one, but both of their torso designs are fine. It's the legs. It's the legs that do them in.
Now, if you look closer at the arms have issues.
No.
Look at the arms on the Za.
Yeah, they have issues, but like, come on, it's 2002. What you gonna do?
Build better
Lego is
arms.
literally saving itself from
The Za,
bankruptcy.
the Za's arms are like really bad.
So this is a terrible image, but this is what it's thinking of. It's like looking at the jaw. That's very clearly just a Levok, but with
What image are you?
Other
Oh,
stuff.
are you talking about the image we're on?
yeah, the image.
Oh, I
on
thought you
with
had
the jaw
another image. Okay.
No, so like it's as if you took a human torso and like built another chest around it instead of arms or and legs.
There's
And a
some
whole chest
some
with an X.
images that I can pull up that describe this exactly.
Oh no.
So yeah, canonically these possess the power of all three Borak. All Borak possess the ability for Maketa.
These just represent what could have been.
Powered by multiple Krana.
Interesting.
Rarely formed, and only do so combat threats tougher than an entire swarm. Two known hypothetical forms, yep. We'll go to the Va Keta later.
But that is funny where it says so hypothetical forms. So this gives you carte blanche to just make whatever Borak kind of you want
Mm-hmm. As long as they're
out of
three
any
different
combination.
races. So those were all included in the instruction manual. We have the Borak Va Kaita as well.
Oh boy.
So let me dig up the right images for these two. Why do they seem to be missing? These ones might have been overlooked. Let me grab the low res images. We don't seem to have upscale versions for these.
Whoops.
Or it's entirely possible also I'm just missing them, but alright. right?
Google has made it so hard to actually like.
Oh no,
get
there's just different
images.
images than the ones they use for the thumbnails on the BSO1 article. I found them. So the upscaled ones we have here are from scans. So there's the Ja. And there is the Za.
Guten Jahr.
Honestly, I cannot make out what's going on too well.
Wheel.
There are things.
There are
I
things
think
that you can
I think the
combine.
Taraga looked better than these.
Yeah.
At least the Taraga had some cohesiveness.
Let me try and find LJ's video real quick just to give
That flame
myself.
arm though is pretty nice.
Why, when you Google LJ, the remix reviews do not come up when you Google them.
Really.
I'm not seeing LJ's version. Are you sure LJ reviewed these?
I'm pretty sure she did.
Now, these were technically not in the instructions, so maybe he skipped them?
Maybe. These aren't Kabaya, are they?
These aren't what? No,
The Japanese
no.
ones?
These were online.
Okay.
Remixed reviews. Let's see. Oh, he has it all in one episode.
Aha.
For which, oh yeah, he
Oh,
does have
he
them.
does.
This is bad marketing for LJ's videos. So here, I'll link it to you guys so you can find.
I think anything from us.
I'll put it in the
bad
stream
marketing.
chat just so.
Link in the description below.
I don't think these are awful. I think the feet are probably the worst part, and I question their stability a lot. But I think the torsos are fairly interesting. The arms actually are very interesting with what they did with them. And each model has its own pros and cons to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the legs that really suffer. I mean, look at those.
$1.99 is concerned I use Google. For something like this, I do yes, because it's going to get more relevant results. Otherwise, I usually use Brave.
Mm.
You have to be brave in order to use that browser.
The pictures we have up here, though, are kind of worthless. So I did drop the link to LJ's review in the chat. That's probably going to be your best source for actually seeing these models. Overall, actually, they do not seem too unstable the way LJ's. Never mind, they fell over. The feet are the worst part. I think the arms are okay. Overall, they are fine. I guess they are canonical.
Imagine bumping
But
into
hypothetical.
one of those.
No, yeah, but hypothetical. These would act as messengers for the swarms, which I thought they're telepathic, so it doesn't make too much sense.
Isn't that what the...
Okay, I think we can move on. Here are the inspired by Bionicle online combiner models. These are where it gets interesting.
Oh boy.
Let's play a game of Is This Canon?
Yes.
Yes, this one is.
This one. For sure, for sure.
This is
I love this guy.
This is a
He's a
cool
good
one.
frog.
Dude is literally just vibing on a
Combination of
pond.
Galak and Levac.
Beautiful.
Literally me.
Little froggy feet.
It's mentioned in Rahi Beasts.
Yep, this one's fine. He has a Krana
Pretty
for some
cool.
reason.
Yeah.
You know, he just stores one of those in case.
But it doesn't, the helmet doesn't close, so you can probably just pop it out.
This next one, I like this one. The image you have is very bright, the Karas.
This one does like have an actual story appearance though.
Does
He's a
it?
fine little guy.
Yeah, brave.
It was in on LegoClub.com. Oh, Maze of Shadows. Oh, that's a few appearances.
Mari Nui.
Maze of Shadows, City of the Lost, Prisoners of the Pit.
If you remember, Karapar, these are his soldiers.
Oh, interesting. It became relevant much later.
Yep. Greg was holding it in the back of his hand, waiting for the day he could put Crab in Bionicle.
He was looking at this thing and he's like, man, I really love this thing. I wonder how I can incorporate it into my story. So he literally built up like, oh yeah, we're gonna have an underwater part. Yeah, oh, that sounds pretty cool. Yes, they greenlit it.
It is kind of weird how they work back in the day because, you know, like for Ninjago, all the teams got together and kind of decided what they're going to do. With Greg, they're like, yeah, this is what we decided you're going to do, and I'll write it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was necessarily that, quite as integral to the story team as.
For him, they said he was basically given sets and had to write the story around them.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, Hapaka.
Canon.
It is.
What did it do?
Rahi Beasts.
Isn't that just the name of the
Well,
author?
it was created by Makuta using viruses and
Oh,
liquid
shut up!
protodermis to be one of the Rocky Toon have. Seriously, that sucks. Like, BSO1 should know better. Like, you start off, you can have a footnote, but you should start off with what's unique about this entry.
How about no? You see
You should
that
edit-
blurb
you should
for the
edit all
Rahi.
these Rahi articles then.
Yeah, just the
make an
Rahi
account.
article.
Can you?
You should make an account.
Can you even edit pages anymore?
You should be able to. This isn't Wikipedia.
Did Wikipedia remove the ability for people to edit?
I can't remember. Some pages, I think.
Yeah, some pages have always been locked, like the Jew one. But
The what?
no,
Wait a minute.
I realize that people are gonna run with that the wrong way, but it's
We
true.
will run with that the wrong way now. What have you been hiding?
This one's nice.
Fishing bird?
Apparently they're Ga Matoran
Hapaka.
things. Also Po Matoran train them. They're like dogs, I guess.
Imagine.
With tusks.
Yeah, hound like
Looks like a
Rahi.
big
Well, I don't
bulldog.
see this as a hound like Rahi. It looks like a pig.
Well,
I
I
kind
don't
of
see
see
it as
like a frog
pig
goat.
either. It's kind of like a frog dog.
Yeah, it's a frog dog.
That
Big
frog
feet,
got that dog in him.
I'm trying to get a better picture up from one of LJ's, but I don't
It's like a
see
big-footed
this one.
cow.
Like
Big wheel.
Charlotte's Web, but with a
Mm.
dog.
Yes.
Also, just looking at LJ's video, some of the Nuva Kate are much shorter.
Yeah.
I told you why. Like
that's-
Wairuha does not look right.
The height is also one of the reasons I like the regular Kaida more.
That's what I'm saying.
Next up, we have a Mananui fishing bird.
Canon.
It's fine. The head's a little odd.
What does it fish for?
Fish.
Fish.
Don't the Bionicle get
Fish.
energy by just touching things?
Yeah, they touch the fish and it's dead.
The Rahi. I think the Rahis masticate. They don't just touch things.
Why?
They're
Why?
dumb.
Explain.
Because they're dumb.
This
Oh,
next one is
okay.
not one I've seen before, but I think it's kind of neat.
You've never seen
Pokawi.
the Pakawi?
You haven't seen the Pokawi before? It's beautiful.
It's like it's.
You and I need to make it immediately.
He's just sitting there, you know.
I am trying to.
You're
find
trying to
some
what?
of these in LJ's video. I can get better views. Oh yeah, this one's neat. I like this one.
Yeah, it's honestly probably the best executed of.
It looks like an
Lollies.
actual animal from Bionicle. You know.
I mean, this collection is fairly good, I think, but this is the standout for me.
Yeah, I mean, these have all been pretty good. I don't... Why can I not find the Hapaka on any of LJ's?
Did he forget?
Oh, he has it under a different name. It's under Kopaya.
More like he's got a lot of cope, I assume.
That one doesn't look as
Got
good
him.
in person. Fine, we have the Infernaviki.
Sounds about as funny as it looks.
Looks like a
Got
bird.
him. Yeah.
That's not a bad little guy.
Colors are kind of all over the place, but
Little
It doesn't
dodo.
look like, you snap Hot Dude's neck just to get his head, so
Yeah.
improvement for sure.
It's very flat-billed bird.
so the Rahi are pretty easy to all be canon.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, boy.
everyone ready for Kabaya?
What the heck is a kabaya?
Japan. No, back when it was
Ninja.
Oh, ninja.
This doesn't look
These-
bad.
This looks so much better than
Yeah,
the
it
official
does.
Kaida.
This is a Borak Vakaida.
Why
How
is
do
it
you
so much
make
better?
this?
Why does Japan get nicer
I
things?
think there is instructions for it. Let me see if I can.
Dig it out.
They uses 4. Oh, it breaks the Kaida rules though.
Oh, so it's not a Kaida. Right.
69 pieces.
Nice.
We were just talking about that.
I don't see the instructions on VSO1, but maybe another site would have them. Then there's a Borak Vakaida alternate 1. Again, this one is very small, but
Kabaya was.
it's
is
not that
cooler.
different. It's the same core.
Yeah, just different Borak looks like.
These are, way better than the.
Yeah, these are like combiners I can get behind.
Then there's an alternate 3 as well, which I think is the worst out of all of them. But again, they're basically the same type of things.
Honestly, I think it's just the angle for why you don't like it.
Could be it. I want to know how these legs work though. None of them really showcase how the legs work.
That's the neat part. They don't.
Well, it just looks like the L arms smashed together, and then you just hook the other connectors around it. You have knees. It looks like they should have knees.
Yeah, but I doubt they do.
They might.
Someone can find instructions for them. I'll put them up, but I could not find any. There's also a Borak Fusion, so none of
Pretty
those are, I
cool.
believe, are canon.
Nope.
I like the wings.
Wings. Oh, you talk about the fusion. Okay. I was gonna say.
Fusion dance.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty. It goes harder than it has any right to. I think
Yeah.
When
it's pretty neat.
the source material is trash,
This
so
could
you
have
go
been
hard.
They could have made this something. It could have been a Dark Hunter. What if there was a Dark Hunter that was just a Borak that broke free of the
Ah.
swarm?
Why didn't we get Greg to canonize this?
Yeah, if we could have done so much good work with Greg.
We could have made Greg.
We could have made everyone hate us.
And we don't already.
I mean, yes, but we could have made everyone.
No one remembers us in the Bionicle community at this
Exactly.
point. God has blessed us.
Yes.
Too true. Too true.
All right. Darn, we're not even into 2003 yet.
We're just going to do 2002 tonight.
I think.
How many more do we have
to.
here? Yeah, we might
1,
have.
2, 3, 4. There's only
There's only
6
a few.
left.
Yeah, there's only a few in 2000. No, wait, 2003 has.
there are
quite a
6
few.
left in 2002.
Yeah, we'll just have to finish out 2002 tonight, and then we'll have to add 2003 into the Metro.
Yeah.
It gets less and less dense as we go on. I already have the
there's-
picture of
there's
this
just
one up.
so much creativity in these first 2 years.
Let's move right away to the Exoraptor, because I already have the picture of this one up.
Okay, this one
Alrighty.
goes pretty hard.
Is this canonical?
No. What use would the Exoraptor be to anyone in any situation? The Exotoa were like really retconned into like barely being into canon. What's the Exoraptor gonna do? It's just like, well, in case the Toa don't show up.
I feel like this is made so Pohatu could fit on it.
It's got an underslung cannon.
Ooh, underslung.
Specifically, Tahu is advertised.
Oh, Tahu's gonna ride the Exoraptor. Then what?
We'll ride. We will ride forever.
No
Time is all we
storyline
have,
significance.
now or never.
We also have the Boxer Walker.
Oh boy. The walking variant.
Harambe.
It's just
I'm-
long arms, Nuparu.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This one just seems like a not as fun version of the Boxer.
Yeah.
That's why I never built it.
No
Lanky
storyline
Kong.
significance. This is the first time we've gotten so many in a row with no storyline significance besides, the Japan ones.
Let's
Kinda
go.
sad. Like
Then-
all of the Titan alternates have no storyline significance.
Next up, we've got the Barog Spider.
Let me guess.
It's pretty cool.
Became really important.
This picture looks like nothing.
The Balrog honestly look like nothing half the time I see pictures of them. It's just like
They're just chickens.
Looking
You
at
know.
LJ's review of it too, it does have a function where the head launches
Mhm.
forward.
the head,
Yeah.
like also
It
snaps.
is very
like, while it's doing it.
incomprehensible.
Oh,
function
that's
is
pretty
just
cool.
little-
Yeah, the function's cool. Not gonna lie.
It's just a little water skimmer that shoots its neck out to get people.
It does look a
Like
lot
shit.
like the Nia mech from the movie, doesn't it? The
I'm gonna
Ninjago
be honest.
movie?
I forget what all the mechs are except for Cole's.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm
So.
the only one who remembers things.
Look,
remember the
I really
Ninjago
didn't have a
movie.
good experience with that movie in the theater.
No storyline significance. I still enjoyed it in the theater.
I didn't watch it in the theater. I watched it with Liam later, but I found it very enjoyable not watching it in the theater. Coming in with low expectations, I guess, helped it significantly because it's just like, oh, appreciated like the dialogue comedy options that they chose, and not so much that they decided to just ruin any Ninjago lore for all the Ninjago fans.
Next up, we have the Bionicle Walrus alternative model.
My favorite
Nice.
alternative walrus model.
He is good.
Technically not a combiner, but
My
What are you gonna
goodness.
do?
I need to get a second Parak.
I have a second Galak Cal, which I was supposed to offer to one of you guys when you were here, but I forgot about it.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
it was me. Couldn't get it to me.
Technically, I guess you could make this with a Galak Cal, couldn't you?
You could make this with
Yeah.
any Borak. It just wouldn't look as cool, I think, as if it was brown, like the walrus.
Then we have then they used to have just names to throw around at anything. We have the Kyori Nui.
Ikori Nui.
This one's a little bit neat and a little bit incomprehensible at the same time.
It's literally a grasshopper.
Yeah.
It's literally him. For real.
Large, swarming, locust-like Rocky.
It is canon.
Created by Makuta using viruses in
And
liquid
made in
protodermis.
shadows.
Grasshopper.
Not one of my favorites. I would not go out of my way for this one, but
It's an okay job. Not a great one though.
what sets do you need to build this one?
It just says instructions.
Yeah, it
online.
just all says.
Well, it looks like you need a Matau. No.
Yes.
Who is that?
No. No, that's not.
You need to have collected Kanohi.
Well, this is just a model. You need Bionicle pieces.
You
This-
need pieces from your Bionicle collection. That's
Yeah,
all.
I don't know if these even. This is that's why
And-
it's under other models because technically you can build
And
it from
the
parts.
green Nui Rama is what you need.
Yeah. So these barely count as combiners, but you are combining sets, I guess. Well, and the last one here is you got the frog.
Fire Frog, my favorite.
Okay.
Dude, he's got yellow eyes. My gosh, he has yellow eyes.
The Pepe Kiwaro is fun though.
El Flambe, El Pepe.
This is Ranama.
But it was named Pepe Kiwaro
Was
on
it?
Lipkowitz's fan page. It was made by Lego employee Daniel Lipkowitz. If you were to go to the trivia section of the article,
What the heck?
learn something new every day.
Every day.
And this one only appears in the encyclopedia and Rahi Beast,
Mm-hmm.
which is a pretty good model. Where did he get yellow arms, though? You can't build this, can you? Without
be the
robots.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean,
So-
what is a few throwbacks between longtime Bionicle fans?
I have a couple Throwbots. Did I ever build those? I can't remember. They have the packaging and everything. I think I built them.
What's the difference between a Throwbot and a Slicer? Because I have one of them.
One is European and the other one is American.
Ah, sweet. I have them both in one. Have the green guy. He got the green katanas, you know?
So yeah, I guess we'll have to go on to 2003 in the next episode because there's a lot of Rakshi combiners for some reason.
And Borakal.
Thank the Japanese.
Some weird Mator. I feel like almost all of them are non-canon.
No, they're all canon. Every single one.
Everything.
There is one of
canon.
them I remember that is in the comics. And then
Coda
the comic
makes it
ends on a
canon.
cliffhanger, and I don't feel like any media picks up.
I think
The-
it's
the
just
Toa
like,
Gula
oh,
just
watch the
died.
movie to find out what
Maybe in
happens
the
next.
no, like the Toa go to fight this. I feel like it's after Makuda's defeat. Even I would have to reread it. It's like yeah, the end. Yeah, then there's hardly any for 2004. Bionicle was stripped of a lot of cool stuff in 2004. 2005, you start getting more again. And then you have playset alternate models. Mace, you collect the Bionicle playsets, don't you?
I have most of them at this
Are you going to
point.
get
couple.
extras for all the alternate models?
I've considered it. Maybe
Mm.
eventually.
I had a couple of those, the 2006 playset models, not really.
For now, I'd kind of like to just create ones based on story, but not based on actual sets at this
Nice.
All
I'm
right.
never doing the 777 stairs though.
Why not?
do
It's
it?
only 777 stairs.
If you just make them like tiles each, that's not
Yeah.
that many.
You know, that's actually not a bad size for minifig scale.
It's not like 1,000 stairs.
So
Like
like
in
what,
Kung
one
Fu
brick is like
Panda.
3 tiles.
Okay, maybe I'll do that.
So 777 divided by 3 tiles. That's 259 bricks. That's a $25 set in height. Just for the stair tiles, but
I couldn't just do that though. I have to have the volcano and then have it open up and and
find a
have all the-
volcano
Okay,
Lego set to
so-
start with.
This is now grown beyond a Lego set and is now a Brick Fair display table.
There we go.
All right. Well, we are going to continue this in the future. So if you want to
Uh-huh.
follow up on the discussion in the future, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and join the BCC Crew Discord server.
Probably had to subscribe because we'll cover this in like the next year, probably. Knowing how these go.
You should follow us on X too.
Yeah, you should follow us on X. I did
Oh.
X about this beforehand.
Hey, we X'd about it.
Yeah.
Just like me. Crap.
And if I didn't already say it, like and leave a comment, get us boosted in the algorithm, check out our recent videos, and be sure to join us every Monday at 9:30 Eastern Time for another episode of the BCC podcast. So, for Leo, Mace, Polaris, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we will see you